The latest on the global trade war impacting so many.
It has a far-reaching impact. China just retaliating, telling the United States it's going to limit the number of Hollywood movies it shows there. But yesterday, President Trump turning down the temperature with a 90-day pause on his so-called reciprocal tariffs announced midday Wednesday. News of that decision apparently surprised even his own representative, who learned of it while testifying on Capitol Hill. The announcement led to a historic rally on Wall Street.
That came after what looked like a real crisis in the bond market. The president paused a number of those tariffs for 90 days, but he didn't stop any part of the trade war with China, even escalated that. Many of the tariffs are still in place. Big questions about what's going to happen next with China and all the other negotiations. We want to start out with Whit Johnson on Wall Street. Good morning, Whit.
George, good morning to you. The markets are opening lower this morning. Still some volatility expected after that wild roller coaster yesterday, what many described as a relief rally. The S&P, which was teetering on the edge of a bear market, roaring back to life, gaining $4 trillion in just a few hours. But despite President Trump's pause on tariffs, many are still bracing for the next phase in this trade war. This morning, President Trump's tariff timeout launching a stock market surge. The S&P on Wednesday seeing its biggest single-day rally since the 2008 financial crisis. 4 days of steep market losses instantly turned around after the president announced a 90-day pause on reciprocal tariffs, maintaining a 10% baseline tariff across the board. But that halt not applying to China. Instead, President Trump hitting the country with a 125% tariff rate after China fired back with retaliatory tariffs against the U.S.
A deal's going to be made with China. A deal's going to be made with every one of them. And they'll be fair deals. I just want fair.
Following the news, Goldman Sachs lowering its recession odds from 65% to 45%. But while stocks soared on Wall Street, at stores, farms, and ports, still looming uncertainty.
China represents more than 40% of the business at the Port of Los Angeles. On the import side, we're bringing in furniture, clothing, footwear, electronics, and appliances, among other finished goods. The flow of cargo coming to the Port of Los Angeles certainly will be impacted.
And financial experts warn higher tariffs on China means higher prices for Americans. Some of the top imported products from China include mobile phones, computers, electronics, toys, and clothing. A PlayStation 5 that now costs $499 could go up to more than $1,100 within a year, an increase of over $600. And Reuters now reporting some Chinese sellers on Amazon are preparing to hike prices in the U.S. or stop selling in the States altogether.
This is putting the American dream at risk.
Michael Becker is the COO of the small business Fab Dog, a dog toy and accessory company. They manufacture all of their products in China.
We used to pay a 4.3% duty on a dog toy 30 days ago. Now, our duty on a dog toy is going to be 129.3%. I mean, you can't even make that up.
And on top of those 10% baseline tariffs, 25% tariffs still remain on imported cars, car parts, steel, and aluminum. But this morning, the European Union announcing it will also pause its retaliatory tariffs on the U.S. for 90 days to give negotiations a chance.